Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be doing an in-depth review on my one and only Chanel 19 Flap bag. I'll be talking about everything you need to know about the bag, the pros and cons, and whether or not I think you should get it. If you're new here, hi, thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Aika. I make a lot of videos about fashion, beauty, lifestyle, luxury unboxings and reviews. If you're interested in any of those, then consider subscribing to my channel by hitting the red button down below. Also turn on the bell to be notified every time I post something new. So let's start off by talking about the design of the bag. As you can see, it has this maxi diamond quilting all over the bag. It is something new that Chanel is playing around with, is having fun with, I would say. I feel like it gives the bag a different look. It gives it a more youthful and more modern look, in my opinion. It is something fresh, it is something bold and unique. Also, what we have on the bag right on the front is the classic CC clasp, but this one is also in an extra large format, so a little bit exaggerated as well. The dimensions of the bag are 20 by 30 by 10 centimeters. I will also include inches in here. At the back we have this pocket with a magnetic closure, and I think this is so convenient to throw in your phone, to put your receipts. The chain is very interesting on this bag. This is what the chain looks like. It has 3 different metals, so it goes from silver down to aged gold and ruthenium a little bit over here. So can you see the difference? It's more visible in real life, but I don't really think that you can see it through the camera. But anyway, it has 3 different metals, and I find it very interesting because I love mixing metals. I know it's not for everyone. I know some people prefer using gold hardware or silver hardware for their bags, but this one has like 3 different types of hardware, and it can just go with absolutely everything. It is so versatile, in my opinion. It also has this leather shoulder pad over here, and I'll get back to it when I'll be talking about pros and cons of the bag. But this is what it looks like. The chain is quite heavy, but it's manageable. And also in the front there is this massive chain in aged gold hardware to be able to hold your bag in a hand just like this if you want to. Now let's open the bag and see it from the inside. I always keep the paper inside just to keep its shape, because it is very, as you can see, it is very squishy, so it is very important to keep the shape of the bag. This is what it looks like. It has this fabric lining in gray color, which is pretty typical of Chanel. Then it has a little Chanel tag in here. What does it say? It says Chanel, made in France. I still have a sticker. I usually never remove any stickers from my handbags. I don't know, that's just me. On the inside there is only one zipper pocket in here, and I always keep my authenticity cards inside. And this one is in 29 series, so I don't really know the name of the collection, but I think it's the one from the fall winter collection. I'm not sure. I'm really bad at this. There are no feet at the bottom, so be mindful of that. Just be careful when putting your bag on flat surfaces. Try not to put it on the ground. I'm not sure anybody would put their Chanel bag on the ground, but just keep that in mind. I wouldn't recommend that. Now let's talk about colors and materials that this bag comes in. So it comes in so many different colors if you're looking for a leather version. So it comes in black, in white, in beige, in blue, in burgundy, in Tiffany blue color, and I think that is it. And it also comes in different materials. So mine is in leather, but again, it can be either lambskin or goatskin, and I'm not quite sure which one's mine, but I feel like it is goatskin, because lambskin is a little bit softer, in my opinion. I have a Chanel lambskin bag, and it is buttery soft, whereas this one is soft but not as soft as lambskin, if you know what I mean. So I think this is goat skin. I'm not really sure because I couldn't find this exact color on the website, but every color is sort of made out of different leather type. So if you're really curious, I think you just go to your Chanel store and ask your say. They will know better, but I can't really tell what leather this is. It also comes in fabric and it also comes in tweed, like the very classic Chanel tweed. 19 flap bag comes in 4 different sizes, so mine is in size small. There is also a belt bag version, which is even smaller, obviously. Then there is a medium and a large. To me, small is already a pretty good size for the bag. I wouldn't go for a medium or for a large. I know a lot of people prefer the bigger 19 bag because now big bags are such a trend, but I just feel like small size looks a lot cuter and nicer, so yeah, I decided to go for that one. I also tried the same bag, like the same color but in size medium, and it just looked and felt a little bit too bulky on me. So when I found the small size in the gray color, I was over the moon happy because I just think it's the perfect combo for me. Now let's talk about pros and cons. So let's start with the pros, something positive. Number one is obviously the look of the bag. I really love the design. I find it so beautiful. I love the large quilting, the XL CC clasp. I love that it has this chain in the front. Just makes the bag look so special and so beautiful and even more luxurious. I love that the chain has 3 different types of hardware, the aged gold, silver and ruthenium. I love mixing metals and having it on a bag. It just makes my life so much easier. If I'm wearing like silver or white gold accessories, I won't have to worry that it's yellow gold. The hardware is yellow gold in this bag because it also has a little bit of silver and vice versa. Another thing that I love about the bag is that it is very soft and squishy. I just love using it. It is so comfy. You know, sometimes you just have those very structured bags which are really, really uncomfortable to use, like the Chanel classic flap or the jumbo, even bigger size, whereas this one is very soft. It is just, I don't know, it's just so cute and so adorable. It's like a huge pillow you want to lay on when you're tired at school or office or whatever you are. Another thing that I love about the bag is the back pocket with a little magnetic closure. I usually put my phone inside and it's just so easy and convenient. I just throw it in there and it's just there. And the last thing I really enjoy is the amount it can fit inside. It can fit quite a lot. Not everything, but all of the essentials and a little bit more, and that's everything I need in a day. Also, when I was buying this bag, I thought that it would be so very delicate, but it is pretty scratch resistant. I don't have any wear on the corners, so nothing really to worry about. It is a pretty durable bag, which is awesome. So now let's talk about some of the cons of the bag. Number one is whenever I put it on my shoulder, this chain keeps falling back. So I have to move it forward again and again and again and again. But that's just a minor thing, you know? The next thing is that the chain is a little bit heavy, but as I said before, it is manageable, but it is still quite heavy. I mean, the bag itself is super light, but this chain is quite heavy. Another thing I don't really like about the bag is this leather piece for your shoulder, like the leather pad. Can you see the shape of it? So if you put it on your shoulder, it sits pretty well. So it keeps like the curvy shape of your shoulder, obviously, but once you put it crossbody, if you want it to sit right, you have to carry your bag right on your hip. But I prefer having my bag a little bit in the front, and whenever I do that, the pad goes more towards my back, and as you can see, since it has this curvy shape, it doesn't feel the most comfortable. I can feel the two ends of this curvy leather piece digging into my bag, and it is nothing crazy painful, but it is still not the most pleasant feeling. But these are the only two negative sides of the bag. Overall, it is a great bag, stunning. Now let's quickly see how much it can fit inside and what I usually bring with me on a daily basis. I'm not gonna try to be super organized, having my Louis Vuitton mini pochette, keeping all my, I don't know, lipsticks and stuff like that inside. I'm very not organized. I am quite messy with my handbags because every time I pick a handbag, I am in such a huge rush. I just throw everything inside as fast as possible, and in 1 minute I'm just gone, you know. So it's so clean and neat still. So number one thing is my brush, then obviously my phone. I always bring my Chanel card holder with me. I put like different cards that I might need during the day, like bonus cards or loyalty cards, and I also keep my coins in there, so I put it in. Then I bring my main card holder, which is this one from Dior. It is very tiny, very slim. I only have a couple of cards in here. This one is actually from the hotel in London. I need to throw this away, but yeah, I only have 4 cards in it, and this is everything I need. So if I'm in a rush and I don't want to bring my bag, I just take this and that's all. So I'll put that inside. Then some gum, hand cream, my AirPods. I always bring a hair clip because yeah, sometimes I just need it. Then I've got a little chopstick, it's the lip repair, the car key, and I always take some pills with me. I'm allergic, so I always have something for allergies and in case I've got cramps. And in the end, this is what it looks like again. Yeah, I just dump everything inside. I don't even try to organize it. It's fine by me, you know. I love that the lining is not leather, but fabric. It doesn't scratch. So yeah, it fits everything. I obviously always bring a bottle of water with me. I have one right now, but I try putting it inside. But since it's such an expensive bag, I don't want to overstuff it, especially since water is so heavy. It can definitely fit. I can lock the bag and it's there, but I just don't want to overstuff it and make it too heavy than it should be. Again, now let me quickly show you how it looks on. I love a crossbody handbag, so this is what it looks like. But again, this is the way I prefer wearing it. You can obviously wear it on the crook of your arm. Let's talk about the price. The price for this bag, I'm not even gonna tell you out loud. I'll just put it in here. You can see size and the price. It is so expensive. It is crazy expensive. I don't think this bag should be this expensive, especially since it's such a new release. But I feel like that it's gonna become a classic piece, and if you really want to get this bag, it's better to go for it now. It's better to buy it now before the price increase, because I can easily see a price increase for this bag in summer, maybe next fall, who knows. If you want to get it now. It's better. Just be safe, save your money, and just get it now. And lastly, would I recommend buying this bag? Yes, definitely, 100%. Don't listen to anyone. I know a lot of people say, oh my god, but it's such a trendy bag, blah, blah, blah. It is popular, but I don't think that it's something that's trendy and will be forgotten tomorrow. I think this bag will stick around. If you love to have something fun and something different, then definitely go for the bag. Don't listen to what others say. But I wouldn't go for a bigger size than this one. I think this is a perfect size for an everyday use, to be honest. But if you're into larger bags, then obviously go for it. Just buy whatever you love. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful and useful if you're thinking of getting this bag. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.